We have a crisis in education in Los Angeles, in California, and across the country. That the reason that youth and young males were joining gangs was because they really didn't have that many opportunities living in a very high poverty community with a lot of gangs and a severe push-out, dropout crisis in our schools, and very few students graduating and going on to college. That male students of color, in particular African Americans and Latino males, are among the lowest in third grade reading proficiency.
Well, the data shows that all the way along the cradle to career spectrum, the outcomes are really disproportionately put young men of color at risk. On every marker along the cradle to career spectrum, we see very large gaps between the achievement between whites and young men of color. So everything from third grade reading proficiency, which is an indicator of success later in life, to high school graduation, college enrollment, college preparation. There are huge gaps between the achievement of young black males and their white counterparts.
Use policies or enforce policies that they have to push somebody out instead of offering maybe alternatives.
Well, we know that despite these numbers, being not where we want them to be, they really don't have to be destiny for a young person. There are a lot of interventions that we can put in place to help young men of color succeed.
So the Promise Neighborhood Initiative for YPI means that we are able to saturate a community with services. Success for boys and young men of color from our communities would look like boys being able to achieve their educational dreams. So that means increased rates of graduation, continuing on to college and being able to stay in college.
The Chamber knows that in order for a region to thrive and for our state to be economically competitive, we have to make sure that we address the outcomes of young men of color and all students in order for us to remain the California that we all know and love.
In Los Angeles, Inner City Struggle, we're part of the Alliance for Boys and Men of Color, actually a state select committee on the status of boys and men of color that is chaired by Assembly Member Bradford. And